I wanted to ask you, what's the main issue right now you want to see the federal government help Puerto Rico with? Is it mainly the debt, and what do you think needs to be done on that issue at this stage of the game?
It's actually healthcare. Right now we're following through with a fiscal plan. We're making ends meet. We're being very fiscally responsible. We have a platform to reduce a huge government structure from 131 agencies to about 35, but we're still treated very unequally in terms of healthcare. And it's a problem not only for Puerto Ricans or for Puerto Rico, it's also a problem for the states where Puerto Ricans flock to, because it becomes a bigger burden there. So I think it is an important feature, and what my message is, in Puerto Rico we've changed the narrative. Now we're working to change a lot of the fiscal issues, the lack of growth that we've had, but we're still going to need some collaboration with the federal government in terms of healthcare.
Is it direct aid from the federal government, direct funding from the federal government, or is it something else that you need?
Well, it is a bridge, first and foremost, because the ACA funding for Puerto Rico was, significantly less than for any state in terms of its population. So it sort of put us in a difficult position. And what we're asking is for a bridge, and then consideration to have an equal treatment relative to other states in terms of whatever healthcare policy ends up being, whether it stays as Affordable Care Act or if it's changed into something else.
And how about statehood? Is that something that you still want to see done?
It's a priority as well, and we're working. We were here in the Attorney General's office submitting preliminary paperwork so that we can push forward a federally mandated plebiscite in Puerto Rico. It'll be on June 11th. So Puerto Rico has already chosen previously that we want to become a state. We would be reiterating that fact, and I will be pursuing that very aggressively so that we can attend to the root causes of the problem, which is that Puerto Rico is a colonial territory.
Do you have plans to meet with President Trump on statehood and on this healthcare issue, since healthcare is a really important thing right now?
Well, I've met with several of the administration, met with Treasury, met with OMB, met with Secretary Price, and looking forward to meeting with any and all members. And of course, if the president has the opportunity, I would also like to talk to him about the path forward for Puerto Rico. It's a bold approach. We're being very, very aggressive, but we're certainly going to need collaboration from the states.
Do you think you two might find some common ground on the issue of healthcare, you and President Trump?
I think so. I think it's a matter of showing that we're being very bold. I mean, our taxing policy in Puerto Rico, the one that we're implementing, is it's very similar to what the president has established. We're being very aggressive on the fiscal side, and it does become a national problem, and not only on a personal level or on a moral sense, but economically. If Puerto Ricans flock to the states, and the federal government has to spend more money there, and the state governments have to spend more money there. So I think there will be pragmatical issues that we can agree upon, and I'm looking forward to that.